God damn it.
Yeah, we did it. We got the laughs in. Woo. So we have a note for this episode, but why don't we let's do the intro first. Devin, if you would.
Shockwave after shockwave, the exchanging blows between two giants cause even the earth itself to tremble. Ussop, now given the chance to escape, is unyielding. He enamored by the sheer intensity. In one quick moment, a boy becomes a man and decides this is what he aims to become. A giant. So in this episode, essentially what happens is that, we witness the giants, the beginning of the duel, but the duel ends in a draw. And Broggy gives Dory some alcohol as it's good sportsmanship. Unfortunately, the alcohol was sabotaged to explode. Dory is now heavily injured. The volcano erupts again. Luffy, knowing what this means, tries to stop him. Unwilling to let his fatal injury stop him from fighting, the giant traps Luffy in place with a giant fucking boulder and sets out for another duel. After Broggy defeats Dory, the Baroque Works agents reveal themselves and capture the surviving giant. Mr. 3 uses his wax powers to turn Zoro, Nami, Vivi into wax figures. Pervert. But the real question we all have, where is Sanji during all this? Is Sanji even real? Is Sanji canon? We'll find out next week, I guess.
It's Sanji canon. I forgot that line was in there. All right, so we're in there. I would like to personally apologize because I ruined this week for the team.
How dare you?
You done goofed.
My audio was recording with the wrong microphone, and it sounded like I was going through a wind tunnel and killed damn near basically everything. So here we are. This is the second time we did this.
No, we listened to it. It didn't sound like you were going through a wind tunnel. It sounded like you took your laptop and you just threw it on the ground like 70 times as you were talking.
Don't tell them we're recording on a laptop. Well, we're professionals here. We have $3,000 PCs each.
My bad. Your $60,000 PC was being rolled in the garbage can.
Yeah.
So that's a big oof. But there in every in every traumatic instance, there's always a silver lining. We will henceforth call shitty episodes like this, smaller and not as in-depth, One Piece wedges, or the Wedgecasts. And I'm pretty proud of that idea.
Well, you fucking better be.
Don't hate me. See, we're fixing the issue. The Wedgecast. People are going to love this.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be wedging one day.
Fucking buy in wedge stonks. You heard it here first, folks. So, does anyone have anything to say about the episode?
I think you have another thing to apologize for, though.
What? What did I fuck up this time?
Do you remember how you said 2 episodes ago how we'll never see them? You lied to me.
What did I lie about, Devin? Tell me. What happened?
You specifically said that, what was it? Miss Karen, as I like to call her, whatever, Wednesday, was it?
Valentine.
Friday?
She was Valentine.
Miss Valentine and Booger Boom Boom Man were never going to be seen again. That they were wasted and thrown away. And I've been getting 2 episodes of them this entire time.
I promise you that they are throwaway, more so than other throwaways in this series. I completely forgot that they came back. I am just as surprised as you are, not as pleasantly surprised, maybe. I don't know if you happen to enjoy either of these fuckers, but they are still far and above super useless. They will hardly ever be seen again. I am beside myself with how often that they are coming here. But you know what? You are absolutely right, Devin. I lied to you. That is something that I need to confide in. I disrespected you. I ruined your trust. Really, from now on, anytime I tell you anything about this show, you really just can't trust me.
He has become the unreliable narrator of this podcast.
You know what? That's fine. So I'm just going to spout.
Don't even trust his summaries. Everybody, just go watch the episodes for yourselves.
Just comment on Twitter for us, just saying #breadboy always lies.
He didn't do the summary this week because he can't be trusted. The less audio he can get, the better.
#when will the lies stop?
Yes.
Okay, so just so we're clear, listeners, he was already going to do the summary. Okay, this is not canon. Okay,
But
that
we
is
already
unfair.
established you as an unreliable narrator, so they can't trust you.
Stop, please. All right, can we talk about the show? I don't like this.
All right, I did some math this week. They say about 73,466 battles in about 100 years. That was the number they gave us. That comes out to roughly 735 battles in a year. Divided by 365 days gives you about 2 battles a day. This volcano should have drowned the entire island in lava years ago.
With how often it erupts.
It erupts twice a day.
I mean, the island also should be like really big.
It should be massive.
The lava should just be pouring out of the fucking mountain at all times.
Constantly. It never dries.
Yeah, little did you know, 100 years ago, that island was only like
2 feet wide.
It was barely enough for them to stand on. That's why it was the perfect arena. It's like a sumo wrestling ring.
It's the opposite of a battle royale. It doesn't shrink. It increases.
They get more space.
they're the first inverse battle royale.
Oh my god, One Piece was way ahead of its time. Holy.
Absolutely, dude.
It started with just them two, and somehow dinosaurs sprouted out.
Does that mean there's going to be more giants added later on?
That now that the dinosaurs are the extra players.
Oh, okay.
They're just not as evolved yet because they're noobs.
It's kind of like it's kind of like Death Stranding, where the longer you play, the easier it is to get places.
My favorite Strand type game.
This is my favorite Strand game.
Is that the one with Norman Reedus?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
that Norman Reedus thing.
That is the package delivery simulator.
Yeah, the bit with that game was the more people who play, they can make physical structures that everyone can use if they play in their single player campaign, I think, is how it worked. So,
Mhm.
So Mr. Three's powers.
Mr. Three's powers.
I'm telling you, he's a pervert.
They are waxy powers.
He is definitely got some kinks in there.
Yeah,
He's literally making wax figurines of lifelike people.
They're not lifelike. They are people.
They are people. This motherfucker not only has that serial killer mentality where he just wants to encase you in fucking wax figurines and whatever, but he wants to do it slowly.
He also gets hot for it too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, he's so into it. Are you kidding me? Dude, he loves the shit out of that crap. He's going all in. He's like, I want to see your faces get like this beautiful picture of agony, and it'll go so well along with the rest of my collection. As soon as he sees Broggy like just in complete and utter torment, not from like turning into wax, more so because he was super pissed at the idea that that their fight together was sabotaged or what have you. When Broggy first heard that and he just started getting like this rage sadness, he was like, "That's it, it's perfect. Stay like that." Motherfucker.
I'm convinced Mr. 3 is the worst villain we've run into because of this.
Absolutely.
Like an actual villain.
All of them garbage. Mr. 3, top of the list now.
In terms of power, I wouldn't say so necessarily, but like in terms of like just
He seems like to be the first thinking one.
well, yeah, he's the first thinking one, but he's more of like I feel like he's the darkest version of it, because when you think about it, like encasing someone in wax, that's fucked up. Like Arlong was just pure evil. Like he's just like, I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of you, just like everyone else in the universe. So he wasn't, in terms of evil, the worst. This dude's like, hey yo, I'm gonna like make you sit here for like 3 hours while wax slowly melts on top of you. You might want to pick a pose. I'm just saying.
Well, he doesn't tell them that. Well, he's begging that, or he's requesting that they go into a stupid pose. If we want to talk about poses, we can go over to our boy Zorro.
The memester of the episode.
The absolute fucking meme man himself.
Until it comes time to cut off your legs and fight, then we're not memeing anymore.
But even then, he goes back to memeing right after.
Well, yeah, because then Luffy shows up and he's like, "Oh, well, I don't got to do shit now. I can just sit here and get rescued." Allegedly.
Again, my favorite part about that whole scene was like it begins off with him just like like I'm about to do something really edgy and cut off my leg too. All right, I'm going to take a pose while we're sitting here freezing, and you guys might want to do the same thing, because if you don't, you're dumb.
If you don't now, you're going to miss your shot. I'm just saying.
And he says it over and over and over, and it really sets in the meme for it. Not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
it really.
I love it.
Zoro's thinking of his figure sales, right? He's like, if they're gonna sell this, I'm gonna try to make the best pose.
You joke, but there's gotta be a
There
fucking
definitely
figurine of that cake spinning
There
around
has to
with
be.
like the three of them in like a smaller form doing like what they were doing or whatever on top
Even
of
if
that
it's
stupid
just
fucking cake.
Zoro.
Oh yeah, even if it's just Zoro, for sure. Guaranteed. There has to be.
So someone find that for us. I really want to see that.
So yeah, go home and do homework. Go find some sweet ass figurines.
So to avoid stretching from material here, Luffy seems to be unaffected by Mr. Five. Is this because he explosion is an impact of sorts?
No, he gets affected, but only when hit like 80 times in a row because he's pinned underneath a giant boulder and Mr. Five just kicks him in the face
Right.
30 times.
But even then, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
mean,
it
that's
does
just-
momentary damage, like it knocks him out.
I'd say blast damage is actually something that he is somewhat weak to. He's definitely immune to like the impact, but like the burning, nah, he's not immune to that.
He's probably taking more burn damage than he is actually blunt damage. This is the real case.
There's a scene where Usopp takes the 10 kilogram fruit impact.
Direct.
I don't know how he lived.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure it's more than 10 kilograms.
no 10,000 kilogram press from Karen, and he gets buried. To be fair, which like how, but
because cartoon.
yeah, because cartoons, but also should be dead.
He should be absolutely
He clearly
dead.
took it straight to the dome because it sent him straight down. So
You said it was
I don't know.
10,000 kilogram just for
Yeah.
just for our listeners. If you don't happen to be on the
right. Let's
if
do
you
the
don't happen to
conversion
be on the
here.
metric here, that would be the equivalent of 22,046 pounds. So this dude literally just tanked. What is that? Like
A couple
11
cars.
tons? 11 tons of fucking
He got hit
girl.
by a fucking truck.
Yeah,
This man, dude, he's a legend.
he literally got truck coon.
It really proves to me that Usopp's a lot stronger than we think.
Facts. I'm
Well,
just
they
saying.
they actually do that in a few times, and I noticed this in the episodes where there's a few times, especially when Usopp is like talking about his aspirations, where they make him like really broad shouldered and like big actually, and maybe that's just playing into his character of like just being like a liar, quote unquote, and beefing himself up whenever he wants to look tough. But maybe it's intentional on the
Maybe it's a genetic thing because his father is pretty tough.
Yeah, but then also but then there's the scenes where he's not like talking himself up and he's just a noodle.
Goes to show that the real Usopp is the strong man, the one that believes in himself. That's the real Usopp.
The real Usopp is a giant.
Man.
Is it like the Escanor? That guy absorbs light, he gets stronger. Usopp, every time
Yeah.
his confidence goes up, he gets stronger.
He gets
Yeah.
stronger. He's literally the Iskandar. Hell yeah, dude. He just
shit.
needs to get some pride. He needs to have faith in himself. And then all of a sudden he
Jesus.
becomes the man that he's meant to be.
What I'm hearing is that he needs a hype man.
Yeah. If Usopp just had a hype man, he could be the most powerful person in the entire One Piece universe.
I feel like a hype man though would be a little bit detrimental to him because he's already his own hype man. I'm pretty sure if this man had a hype man, he would have a stroke.
He wouldn't be able to take that much power. He's like All Might, or no, he's like Deku.
He'd be sitting there like, "Oh God, positive reinforcement." Thud.
You actually believe in me? Oh my god, I don't know how to handle this. He's got to wean his way into using all of his power. You know, you
Yeah,
can't.
it's like Shaggy going 100%. You just don't do it because then the end of the universe will collapse on itself. Like,
No, I totally respect it. So we got the events of the cake, Zoro being a hilarious motherfucker between wanting to cut off his own legs in order to escape, with zero plan, mind you. He just was like, I'll just cut off my legs and then I'll beat them. And everyone else was asking him like, well, wait, how are you going to beat them? And he's just like, I don't know, but I'm gonna win.
Broggy was totally into. He was all about it, except he was going to lose his hands too.
Yeah, no, Broggy was like, yeah, dude, bet. Like, all right, we'll do this. But at this point, Broggy had been pinned down, Jesus style, like in the ground. So he was like, I'll just rip off my hands and my feet.
hands and feet staked into the ground.
Big oof. I can't. I do not want to picture that in my mind for too long because that sounds hurt.
Like for some reason, my brain, when Broggy was saying, I was like, oh, he's just gonna rip his hands out and just like literally create Zoidberg hands instead. He'd still have his whole thing, but like when you told me that it was like his whole hand was coming off, I was like, okay, that's even worse.
Yeah, no, they were pulled ready to fucking cut their own limbs off to take this fight until Luffy showed up. And then Broggy looks back to Zoro. He's like, so what? You chickening out now? And he's like, well, I mean, my boy's here, so I'm just gonna take a chill pill for now. All right, we'll be fine.
Miss Golden Week though, with the picnic set, carrying it around.
Oh, we're on this. Oh, the picnic sack. Yeah. Oh boy. Fucking. Yeah.
She's prepared.
She needs to have that picnic sack. It's a part of her kit. What she does is she hypnotizes you. It makes you super chill, super vibing, and then invites you to have some tea and crumpets. Like that's what we're about, or tea and crackers, whatever.
She definitely needs to get less stale crackers or cookies.
Yeah, those crackers don't look particularly appetizing.
They sound like she's chewing on like Pop Rocks.
Yeah,
oh, I agree completely. No, those crackers don't sound good at all.
They look appetizing, but they sound like if I were to bite into them, I'd have to go to the dentist. And like that burning sugar sensation.
My teeth hurt thinking about it.
Nah, dude, that's a part of her kit.
that's her devil fruit power is giving you the audible
her
pain.
Devil fruit power is the picnic.
Oh, she ate the picnic fruit.
It's not the paint, as we discovered. Miss Golden Week has no devil fruit. Surprise! She's in the top 5, and she uses the power of suggestion. She's basically like a shitty magician, except in this world it works. And it's not an act.
I still want to list off the reason why we think, like we mentioned,
we did, however, declare that her palette is a part of the One Piece.
Absolutely, yes, 100%. Because how else can you fucking fathom that she's able to do any of these?
How else could she possibly achieve that?
But for sake of like what we were talking about today, I am willing to add in as a dual package the picnic set as well.
Oh,
have you seen her set it up? I haven't. That shit's magic.
Imagine a giant with devil fruit, though.
Yes. Imagine a giant with a devil fruit power.
Just
they won't
imagine.
use it though. They don't like it. They hate it.
Would that be like equivalent to like holding an atomic bomb?
I mean, just imagine a giant with Buggy's power. I mean, it'd be kind of whack.
Like a shitty My Hero quirk.
Yeah, there you go, dude. There's so many powers in this world that are just fucking useless. But no, for the most part, I'm pretty sure that any giant would be like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. They value their own strength. That's why Usopp wants to be a giant, as we've said.
A brave giant warrior of the sea. Thank you. It's in the fine text. Read it.
They don't respect people who put too much faith in, outside power or whatever like that. So they wouldn't need no
such as devil fruit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that devil fruit shit. That's for pussies. It's for pussies.
I do want to talk about the Flash that showed up in these episodes.
Right. There was a DCEU crossover here.
Oh, right.
Go ahead, Devin. Who was this Flash?
It was Karu and Usopp. And it was almost like watching an episode of The Flash of just watching who's faster.
Yeah.
They were trying to tap into the speed force, my guy.
Flash and reverse flash.
There was a bit where Usopp was like,
full speed ahead, Karu! Hey, wait, I'm not on yet! Slow down, Karu! Let me on! Hey, bird, you hear me? Let me on!
I'm not on you yet.
But what makes it even funnier is like the animation. Like he literally has like a what's it called? Like a
it was an after image.
Yeah, he has an after image.
Oh yeah, he has like
he's running so fast. And part of me's questioning in a race who would win, Karu or Usopp.
They did seem pretty even.
Pretty evenly matched.
Does Usopp even get on him?
No.
He does at like the very end.
He gets on him at some point.
Fight, yeah, when he gets back into the fight, he's riding Karu. So I don't actually remember at what point he gets on him. I think it was like after Five and Valentine somewhat caught up, and then they reveal that Mr. Five's ultimate weapon is gun,
a revolver.
I forgot all
How
about
could we forget
that.
about this? I don't think this is worth mentioning. It's a
No,
revolver.
it
Why
is.
do we have it?
No, I think it's funny for the sake of the bit for how useless of a character he is in comparison to like how it was just wasted. Where it's like every single time like another like user or whatever like has like a quote upgrade, like they have like something like actually impactful. It's like, oh my god, like I have it like in other shows where it's like, oh my god, I shoot lasers out of my hands, but if I put this super glove on, I shoot bigger lasers. It's like the same concept, but instead of I shoot boogers as explosives all the time. But do you know how I'm going to make myself stronger? A fucking revolver.
They don't even talk about like they don't expand on his power or his moveset. They just give him a fucking revolver. Dude, I've been saying this about Mr. 5. What a waste of a fucking sweet ass power.
You know what would have been cooler if they would have given him like cannon hands, like cannon cylinder hands, so you can compress the explosion.
Like a certain My Hero character.
But Bakugo's got the big grenade hands that look ugly. I don't like that character design.
It's the same concept, though.
Right, no, same concept. Same concept, right. You're right. But it looks uglier. I want cannon hands, right?
That sounds uglier.
This man just wants to come back to Bloodborne. He wants to have literally a cannon on his arm.
Yeah, you just want you want the Bloodborne cannon tied to your arm.
Or you want the Berserk cannon. Like, nah.
No, I want to repeat for this episode though about how much I am so furious, because I think it was in the recording that we lost that I mentioned it. But the writer for My Hero, I am convinced he literally used to write Oda like fan art of like Smoker and shit when he was in like college and shit studying being a mangaka. And this motherfucker, I'm convinced that he saw Mr. 5 when he was like a kid and was like, man, that's a really fucking sweet power. You could do so much more with this. And then wrote Bakugo, a far superior user of the same ability. Golly.
Just turned it into sweat.
Can we start comparing fruits to My Hero characters?
Sure, we've kind of already done it.
I absolutely, I'm all for it. I'm pretty sure that the guy who writes My Hero even said he's like,
but not in this wedge.
The only
We're not doing this
not in
now.
this wedge. He's like, the only reason that like half of these powers exist is because I was inspired by shit I saw in One Piece.
I do have one more question.
Good.
Where the fuck is Sanji?
He's
finding that meat, dude.
He's doing his thing, man. I don't know what you
like. I like it's again like every time like I'm told to treat him seriously, but like he's always been missing for like 5 episodes.
Well, they've done it with every character where they just like send them off into the woods, and we've already been forewarned about the fact that they're just going to have people get lost or doing other things while important shit goes down just for the sake of nerfing.
No, yeah, I get that, but it's like at least show him doing something.
Don't worry, dude. It's setting them up for a sweet ass comeback.
Hell yeah!
You thought at the end of episode 75, Usopp was going to save them all? Maybe.
I don't even believe that Sanji's real anymore.
But all right, should we move on to quotes, Golden Hand?
Quotes my goats.
Who wants to go first? I'll go first.
All right.
So
Okay.
I've got.
Who wants to go first? I nominate myself.
Who wants to go first?
Okay,
All right,
Hachi.
cool. All right, Hachi.
So my first one was a Zoro quote, not the ones that I'm sure everyone else has, but the very first line that he says after he gets put on the cake or whatever, and they're getting like trapped, and he realizes he can't get away. He's like,
I guess this is what it feels like to be a candle stuck on a birthday cake.
like, this man has no fucking fear. And then of course the other one is the Zoro quote where he's like,
Zoro, why are you standing like that?
If I'm gonna be a statue, I prefer this pose.
This is no time to be playing around.
just fucking absolutely baiting them on top of this stupid thing, even though he doesn't give a shit about dying.
I guess I'll go next. I guess my quote is it's an exchange between Nami and Zoro, and it's a
Wait, Zoro, your leg!
Yeah, I made it about halfway through, I'd say.
And how exactly is that? No trouble at all!
it's just like I don't know. It just hit me hard. Like that just hit me. Like the execution of everything he says, the entire like these episodes is just like so.
It's always deadpan. It always hits well.
Yeah, because it's deadpan, it hits so hard.
Definitely our type of humor.
Like, I just cut through half of my leg. I shouldn't be able to walk, but I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm good.
And then my other quote is a little gag from Luffy after he smashes the pillar section of the cake, and they get mad at him and yelling at him for for not breaking the whole thing. He goes, but
The only thing you guys kept saying was that I needed to break the pillar. So that's what I did.
Yo, dude, that whole thing, to be completely fair, he was not in the wrong. So
it is the one time.
he like walked up to this thing. They're all yelling at him. He's like, dude, Luffy, you gotta save us. Destroy the pillar. Destroy it. And he's just like, he did exactly what he was told. He was like, all right, you got it. It just so happens that this is like the one time that instead of destroying fucking everything, he was so precise and destroyed exactly what they said to break.
Anyway, I've got mainly two, and they're both Zoro's. One's a bit more joking. We're gonna pretend for a second that Zoro has any sense of direction when he goes,
This tree looks familiar, but it's kind of hard to tell in this place. I think I was supposed to take a left at the tree wrapped in vines.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? You don't know where you are.
You have no idea where the fuck you are,
You've seen 18 of those trees in the last 2 minutes. My second quote is a bit more on the serious side when he's staring down Mr. 3 and the rest of them. He goes,
So are you saying you'd rather just sit here and die? Why should we make it easy for those guys to kill us? Dying quietly without a struggle doesn't make you any less dead, right?
and it's just another quote to throw on top of the Zoro's a badass pile, because he does it on a weekly basis at this point. So why not throw another one in there?
When you look at his character design, he's literally just a walking edge machine. But
So anyway, Jordy, you got quotes?
There's a moment where Nami says something after the goons come in and save them.
Beat them beyond recognition! Show them expressions of pain and agony they won't soon forget! Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, I'd say mostly these episodes had gags with the exclusion of the fight between Dory and Broggy itself, because that was actually pretty hype and kind of dramatic. I enjoyed it.
Mine was,
How was your drink? Hit the spot, didn't it? Yes, it tasted almost godly.
On to the ham.
So I advocated last week, and this is probably what I'm most disappointed in losing from the recording. I advocated when we did this recording last for a double feature Golden Ham for our boys, Dory and Broggy, because I couldn't pick one or the other. They were both so goddamn cool and inspirational, these episodes. And it was a hard-fought battle. Our boy Pablo here held out as long as he could, but eventually was won over by the rest of us, and we gave the Golden Ham to none other than Red versus Blue, Broggy and Dory.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In our first double feature.
All right. I think we're good. I
That's
apologize for ruining the episode. This will be a shorter one. Follow the panda sightings.
That's it. I'm going to go fucking blow my hand off with fireworks now.
Fuck yeah.
See
I'm
ya.
gonna go put pants on.